In this edition of RPPV News, monster parties in lockdown, a chance to reshape Frankston tourism, and we're flooding the internet with love for the ninja. Hello, I'm Catie Shire. Welcome to the latest edition of RPPV News, bringing you stories from across Frankston and the Mornington Peninsula. The number of COVID cases and exposure sites in Melbourne have exploded over the past week, and we have a curfew again as a result. Police have been furious about the number of illegal gatherings taking place, with multiple sources quoting Acting Superintendent Greg Hinton, who stated a person on the peninsula attempted to host a party for 1,000 people last weekend and had hired a stage and a DJ. Police had patrolled an area in Mount Eliza and nabbed multiple hopeful attendees, some of whom were fined for being outside their 5k zone or for not wearing masks, all of whom were sent back home. Local police have also confirmed they will be increasing their presence around the Shire to deal with lockdown violators. Police fined 4 people staying at an Airbnb property this week, and the house owner was fined over $10,000. Anyone in the community who suspects a short-stay rental property is being misused is urged to call Crime Stoppers. Police will also be scanning registration plates to check for compliance. Meanwhile, there is a new exposure site in our region. An infected person attended the Frankston Community Vaccination Hub at the Bayside Centre last Monday, the 16th. While they had no symptoms while at the hub, they subsequently developed symptoms and tested positive to the virus 3 days later, making the hub a Tier 2 exposure site. If you attended the venue between the times of 11:30am and 12:45pm on Monday, August the 16th, please get tested as soon as possible and isolate until you receive a negative result. The hub remains open and is safe for you to visit if you have a booking for your COVID-19 vaccination. Frankston police are asking for community help to find the thief of a sign set up to commemorate the tragic death of a local man who was stabbed in Seaford late last year. The sign was hung up at the place where 26-year-old Cam Smith, a carpenter from Langwarrin, died in what was described as an unprovoked attack. Police released pictures of the thief, a man who removed the sign on the 24th of July. If you have any information that may help, please contact Senior Constable Roland at Frankston Police Station. The Shire's annual free plant giveaway is coming up. It will take place at the Briars Nursery across 2 weeks from the 25th to the 27th of August and from the 1st to the 4th of September. Residents will be able to take home 2 Indigenous tube stock free of charge for the purpose of protecting and enhancing the peninsula landscape. To claim your plants, you just need to bring proof of address. The Committee for Greater Frankston is looking for big ideas for local tourism. They're currently hosting a survey inviting locals to think about what would bring more tourists to Frankston. The response has been strong so far, with suggestions of an urban zip line, sunset paddling tours and an art cycling trail. 2 bigger ideas are to extend the Frankston Boardwalk and to add new attractions to the Foreshore Reserve, an area currently considered a dead zone. But it's not too late if you have your own ideas. Just go to c4gf.com.au and complete the survey. The Will Moraine Aboriginal Association is inviting all Mornington Peninsula First Nations families with babies under 3 years to take part in a Welcome Baby to Country ceremony. On Saturday the 11th of September, Auntie Diane and Uncle Shane from the Bunurong Land Council will be welcoming Aboriginal babies and giving each baby a language name during this special cultural event. Registrations are essential and close on the 30th of August. For more information and to register, please contact Tanisha, the Executive Officer of Women's Business at Will Moraine. And Mayor Councillor Despy O'Connor is calling for community members to flood the internet with love. In a bid to start a positive movement on social media, Mayor O'Connor has suggested people post a picture on their online groups of something they love about the ninja. In Mayor O'Connor's words, there are so many special things about this place we all call home, including the people, so let's share it. Here are some of the images shared to a Facebook page celebrating the beauty of our surrounds. Join in and tag your photos, #LoveWhereYouLive, #Mornington Peninsula. And after the break, we go to Patricia with the coming week's weather report.
There's a quiet revolution happening on the rooftops of Australia. And at Solar Heart, we're proud to be leading the charge. One home, one family, one solar panel at a time. Helping smart Aussies make a real difference to the planet, cutting their energy bills and connecting them to their smart energy future. Get smart. Get solar hard.
RPPV and Bendigo Bank have a long-standing relationship. Without the Bendigo Bank, we wouldn't have a transmitter site, we wouldn't have a studio, we wouldn't have an outside broadcast van, and without them, we can't tell the stories that we think the Bendigo Bank community, our community, needs to hear.
Thanks, Bendigo Bank.
Thanks for your support.
Established in 1988, Progress Signs has been servicing the local community for 30 years. Located on the Mornington Peninsula, they are the #1 destination for all your signage needs, specialising in a variety of signage from vehicles to shop fronts, occasional and corporate events, short-term, long-term and everything in between. If it's signs you need, be it large or small, Progress Signs is the place to call. Available 24/7 at progress-signs.com.au or call the team on 5975 9188. Thinking signs? Think Progress Signs, a station sponsor.
Hello, I'm Patricia and welcome to this week's RPP Mornington Peninsula 7-day weather forecast. This week we are staying within our limits and visiting our local farm gate, Hawks Farm. Located in Borneo, Hawks Farm is a family-run business growing vegetables and strawberries on a 140-acre property. Their farm gate store is open every day of the year except Christmas Day, and you can find not only their own produce grown on site, but a hand-picked selection of fresh produce from all over the Mornington Peninsula. Now, let's turn to this week's weather. Today, Saturday, the 21st of August, has been a beautiful sunny day, perfect for enjoying your 1 hour of exercise. We reached a top of 17 and a low of 11. Sunday sees another mostly sunny day. However, there is a 30% chance of light rain later in the day. We will be looking for a top of 19 and a low of 10. The early taste of spring ends as we return to more wintry conditions on Monday. We can expect a wet, overcast day with a low of 9 and a high of 14. Tuesday sees the rain continuing with a low of 8 and a high of 12. Wednesday, the 25th of August, sees another overcast day. However, showers will be easing. Expect a low of 8 and a high of 13. Thursday will only be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of rain. We should feel a low of 7 and a high of 13. And finally, Friday brings another partly cloudy day with a chilly low of 5 and a top of 14. It really is fantastic to come here and see where fresh produce is grown. On weekends, come and try their amazing hand-cut, thrice-cooked hot chips served from their food truck. Their little veggie patch is the perfect place to sit and enjoy a coffee or chips, and the kids will love the 1970 Farmall tractor that looks over the space. Hawks Farm is open 7 days a week, closed Christmas Day. However, if you cannot come in person, you can purchase fresh produce from their online store. Well, that's all for this week. Until next time, please support your local businesses and take good care.
And now to our surf guru, Muzz, with the surfboard.
Hi guys, Muzz here with this week's Peninsula Surf Report. Lockdown's still well and truly on its way and happening for at least another week. We've had a pretty good run of waves, and looks like it's going to be offshore most of this week and into next week again. If you can surf, there will be another big swell next week, probably about Monday or Tuesday. Winds won't be great, but the swell size will be pretty good. was good early this week. Monday was probably one of the bigger days we've had, but the crowd was quite phenomenal for the Mornington Peninsula for lockdown. I don't know where all these people come from, but there was an awful lot in the water. So but this week coming, plenty of waves, so have fun, and hopefully you can get in the water. See you next week.
And that's all from our team here at RPP News, serving the community with stories that matter to you. Keep watching and do tell your friends. Stay safe, use the QR codes and get vaccinated if you can. Bringing you the news from coast to coast across Frankston and the Mornington Peninsula, I'm Catie Sharp. See you with the next edition.